Good morning, everybody. I'm gonna do another video for the Where's the Beef channel, because I still am studying on some channels what's going on with the YouTube community, and I'm gonna go through what they're supposed to be representing on this YouTube channels. There was a group of people that I actually went up on a couple of their panels to discuss things, and I found out that they were really not very nice and very mean-spirited. And I do think I'm a good judge of character, and felt that these people were good people and on the up and up. And depending on what their situation was on the YouTube, I wanted to be supportive of them, because I'm a socially conscious person and want to try to make the world a better place. But what I am finding is I can't do that with them, because they are really too self-absorbed. And their whole purpose for even entering into those spaces is, one, they want to make a profit, and two, the drama and the charisma they have is what is attracting the audiences in the first place. Now I'm gonna go over a group of them that got involved in a few things. I was studying one particular lady, and I never went up on her channel. I won't comment. I do comment on her comment section, but I don't go up on her chat box or anything, because I don't even want to get involved in any of that at this point. But what it does is reestablish to me that you get entangled in people's issues that aren't your issues to start with, and then they turn on you. It's like going in a pit of snakes. And even though you don't suspect one of them is, you think that one of them is really nice and they're trying to do the right thing, and they portray themselves as such because they have good talking points and everything. But then when they get together with other people in the YouTube community, they turn into writhing hyenas, or who are just vicious towards everybody. And in the animal kingdom, of course, we all know that hyenas have a wonderful social order. So it's not like they're bad animals or anything. So I don't like to really compare people to animals, because animals are actually, they have a very good social order for each animal. But what I'm trying to say is, these people are very toxic to one another, and and they are not with the intention of improving the world. Their main intentions are to get people attracted to their channels so they can make money off of them, get Patreon channels, have contributions, have cash apps, get monetized. And some of them can't even be monetized because they're going against the YouTube guidelines. But for some reason, they're still on these channels and get a chance to spew the toxicity. So, in order to keep your own sanity, it's really best not to even listen to them in the first place. Now what I did was trying to figure out how I ended up getting involved and just a smidgen of the toxicity and being turned on. Not because I was getting involved talking about people or mistreating anybody or agreeing with anybody. If anything, I tried to be supportive and ignore their beefs and let them have them amongst themselves, because each side always has a good talking point. But how they're treating each other is what the problem is. They're not unifying. They're in union at first. They get together as a clique at first. And just like in high school or maybe even junior high, you're best friends with somebody, next thing you know, you're arch enemies. It can be anything as small as a boy you like, or maybe the teacher gave you an A and that other person a failing grade for a report, or something real trivial, and then you're getting involved in these rifts with people, and you were best friends at first. Now I can imagine that's very, very stressful and very hateful. And yes, people do have these things happen as they mature and everything, but as adults, you would think you would have a sense of humanity and learn to treat people the way you want to be treated. But that's just not what's happening in the YouTube community. And you can hear them cursing and talking and mistreating each other, and it's just terrible. I mean, it hurts my heart to just hear it, and I have to just actually turn it off. And if they treat each other like that, by all means, they would definitely treat their subscribers that way. They would treat people who participated in chats that way. And it's very, very, it's hurtful because it's unexpected in the first place. Here you are subscribing to somebody because you approve of what they're telling you, or at least understand what they're saying. You're getting information from them. Some people even donate to their channel. And do you know they turn around and mistreat those people? The very people that are supportive to them? It's amazing how this stuff goes on. And it's very, very hurtful. So this is why, I want to know if there's ever any solution to that on social media, because it's bad in all the other social media spots as well. Twitter, they have these podcasts that they get to go on. I forgot some of the names of them, but I refuse to even be a part of that. It's bad enough on YouTube. But yeah, that's what's happening in our world, and it's really, really disturbing. So what I do for my own mental health and physical health, because it actually affects me physically. I'm not feeling good when I have to listen to these things. When I'm trying to figure out what I could do to resolve some of this, to try to help, because I'm a socially conscious person, what I'm finding is there is nothing that I can do to help them. So I refuse to even continue to be involved in it, because there's nothing I can do to help, but end up as a person who's being attacked. So there's no point in it. So that's my review of all this. I will probably be coming up with a couple of other interesting examples and scenarios, but nothing has changed on those YouTube streets. You may have a few new ones out there who are getting involved in all the entanglements. But just keep it, I try to stay on positive channels now. Only go for information channels on certain things, but to get involved, when you really are a socially conscious person and you want to help improve the social concerns of the world, you're not going to be able to do it through YouTube. It's not going to happen through there. So don't waste your time. So I'm out and on my way to my location, and I hope to see you again soon. And thank you for listening.